in two different categories. We look at blind trust versus authentic trust. I think when we look at blind trust, what we're looking at is somebody just trusting you because they hope something will happen. Like there's really more of a hope there. It's like, well, I'll give you a chance to either prove me right or prove me wrong. But there's really no evidence for what that you're going to base it on. It might be a feeling, it might be a safe space, it might be something that's arbitrary, but there's not really any evidence that you're looking at. How are you determine if you're trustworthy or if the person you're engaging is trustworthy? So that a lot of that is really just a blind trust. It's just blindly saying yes without any thoughtfulness or thinking about it. And so therefore there's no accountability. If we look at authentic trust, first of all, I think if we're looking at authentic trust, we have to distinguish between what we look at trust as something static, like either you have trust in somebody or you don't. And if I can't trust somebody, I write them off. Authentic trust is a much more dynamic phenomenon. When I trust you authentically, I expect that we're going to be in trust and out of trust. There's not going to be just trust. So when I'm in trust with you, when I'm actually trusting you, I'm going to be assessing on three levels. Let's say competency, reliability, and authenticity. Competency is, are you able to do what you said you could do? Reliability is, will you do what you said you would do? And authenticity is, are you who you say you are? Those three things, whether you know it or not, you're assessing everybody on those three things. Are they competent? Are they reliable? Are they authentic? If you don't think they're authentic, you're going to pull back a little bit. If you don't think they're reliable, you're going to pull back. And any of those three things work, you're going to then have a sense of trust for the person, ability to trust that person. Still, there are areas where trust doesn't work and people feel there's a breach. Now what do you do in that breach? This is where most people give up. Most people here will just write the person off. They'll write off whatever project it is or whatever relationship it is, because at that point you've betrayed me or you are no longer trustworthy. And that breach is probably an opportunity to actually build trust. That's the irony here. So how do we build trust? Well, we have to be in communication. It comes back down to communication. There are several ways in which we can communicate during those breaches, within those breaches, to actually begin to build trust. I say, actually, I'm not sure that I actually trust anybody I haven't had a breach with. So like for me, there's going to be, you're going to disappoint me. You're going to let me down. And in that moment, I have a chance to look at myself and have a conversation with you. We can build some trust. Short of those difficult conversations, I don't know that we're really talking about an authentic trust, a trust in which you're in and out of trust with people.